高密度のエネルギーを検出しました。急がない。おいおい、これってやばいんじゃないか。
初仕事完璧にこなしてお褒めいただかなくては。あとはお任せください。死して強いさ。エンド・オブ・ワンツ。
Sup my dudes, Val here, and today I'm going to be talking to you about Diablo the Black Progenitor. He's one of my favorite characters from the series, because if you don't know about Diablo, I don't want to talk about him too much because there's a lot of spoilers, and I don't know exactly what the anime's at in comparison. I don't know what the anime's told you about Diablo, but he's really cool. So, of course I had to get his unit, I had to pay a swipe a little bit for it, but his cards are really good. You can see increases on attack by 22%, and also changes soul skills of 1 into Divine Protection. That's really important whenever he's paired with Shion, because it enables a mill deck, which I'll show later, and I'll explain the deck. The deck is very overpowered. And then you have Shion herself. Shion, the leader, the dark leader. She increases dark and fire. And the most important thing is her skill. Changes soul skills into soul of divine protection. Very important. And increases ally secret skill gauge by 15%. It is low for a reason. I'm going to upgrade it because it goes up to 30%. It is very strong. It is a very good one. It's very important because, as you can see in this Carabitus run, when it's going, I don't know if you guys aren't familiar with the term a mill deck. What a mill deck is basically all about, it's about burning the cards as fast as possible. It's about burning a ton of cards, that way you can do more. And essentially with this game, and the way I did it, I had a universal dupe I got from one of the early packs. I don't know if you know the packs, or if you guys are whales like me, but there was a pack early on where if you got it, you got 5 rainbow shards that you can feed in any of them. I fed it into Diablo because he decreases attack by 5%, I want to say, whenever you do a 6-card combo. And because of the way this deck is going, you will always be doing 6-card combos. Now, there's 2 core units to this team. Well, you have to have the Shion leader, of course. But the core units are actually not even Diablo. Diablo is very good in this team. He's one of the main things that make this team really kick off. But what makes this mill deck really function is Soe and Millum, Earth Millum specifically. Millum has the ability to convert those orange cards over into protector cards. Soe has the ability to convert the orange cards over into green cards, all so you can do the 6-card blue card run. And Soe also has a card that makes it where you have defense up, and it's a permanent stacking card that increases the damage of your blue cards throughout the entire stage. So it's really good because all you're going to be doing is full blue card hands. As you can see here, I got the mill running, and once the mill starts running, you can see it fully funds Shion back. So you can spam Shion turn after turn, generate tons of ult meter. I'm still learning this game's terminology. This game has a lot of wicked terminology. But you generate a ton of ult meter. This Carabitus run is not the cleanest. As you can see, Soe dies right there. But he's already done his job. I already have a full green hand. I've already got 1 buff onto the Divine Protection cards. You really want to try to stack up those Divine Protection cards as time goes on. That way you can do things, and you can actually make it a lot crazier. And with the Divine Protection cards, you're going to be able to just constantly spam them over and over. You can see right here, I did it again. And I'll keep doing it until Carabitus dies now. Now I'm inside the loop of a mill. And this is what a mill deck is really referring to, is the fact that I'm just burning cards as fast as possible. It doesn't really matter if it's like optimal in the situation. This is kind of a no-brain strategy. You don't really want to worry about whatever you're fighting is doing. You mostly want to worry about getting all your cards converted over. Here you can see why Millum is really important to this deck, because she converts orange cards over to blue. Orange card conversion is really what enables this deck to actually function. And what makes this deck really pop off, because now I'm going to do this and everyone's going to have ult, but actually Millum sadly is going to die this turn, but then the old man is going to come through, because the old man, Hakuru, is really strong, especially since I was able to farm up the Wind Conquest. I don't know the name of the boss. I was able to farm up the Wind Conquest and get him and Shuna, who I have as his link partner, really good gear, so they're pretty stonked out at this point. And I'm mostly just looking to try to go ahead and make 4-star gear. But other than that, that's basically the video. That's the team. That's how this team functions. That's how this team works. It's It's really strong. I'm cruising through content that I couldn't even dream of doing just yesterday because of the way Shion and Diablo work. Diablo is an amazing DPS. He gives 8% base crit rate. Remember how I said that crit rate's really hard to get in these games? 8% base. He's really good. I really like Diablo. I really like Shion. I like this team. If you guys are debating re-rolling for them, then I wouldn't blame you because you can see how strong it is. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Catch you in the next one. Peace.